Hi parents, this is Katherine.hufstetler. I am your child's 8th grade science teacher for the year, and this is Keanu Reeves the Gecko. He's our class pet and he is really looking forward to getting to meet your kids, but he might wiggle around while I do this video, but who knows. I have been teaching for a little while now, but I just continue to come back each year and I just get more and more excited for what we're going to learn. This year in science, your kids are going to start to learn more of the application of things rather than just how the body works sort of situation. We're going to look more into physics. We're going to look into earth science. We're going to look into space science. And part of that is right now we're going through forces. So looking at friction, what causes friction, the effects of friction in our everyday lives. We're looking at why seatbelts are important. We're looking at speed and how to calculate speed. We are also going to move into waves. So we're going to look at the electromagnetic spectrum, what happens to UV rays when they interact with our body, what happens with other forms of the electromagnetic spectrum like X-rays. We're going to look at how we see. We're going to be able to possibly do a virtual dissection of the eyeball. We're going to look at how we can actually see through our rods and cones. We're going to move into that, which I think is fascinating because then we go into what causes nearsightedness, farsightedness, all sorts of things like that. We're going to move from there into space, into outer space, going into the universe, looking at planets, asteroids, meteors, the moon, gravity, what causes our seasons, what causes moon phases, and what causes tides. And from there, we're going to move into rocks, which is a personal favorite of mine. He's getting a little wiggly, so I'm going to put him down. We're going to look at the types of rocks that your kids may encounter in their everyday lives. We're going to look at erosion, what causes it. We're going to look at the rock cycle. We're going to look at natural disasters. We're going to look at Earth's resources and how that all fits together. And we're going to end out the year with geologic time. Fingers crossed. Last year we didn't get to that. We're going to talk about dinosaurs, extinctions, natural selection, all that sorts of thing. But I'm really looking forward to going through that. Some general just things about my class. I follow all the Creighton guidelines that have already been posted, but one thing that's different is I tend to view learning as growth. And so when it comes to things like classwork, I like to give the opportunity for your students to do better. And I like to give them partial credit back for those assignments that they turn in if they ask for it. So they'll have to ask for it. So any of the classwork except for quizzes, they can get partial credit back. And in terms of the Teams channel right now, so the copies of the notes are all visible on Teams if they go to the general channel and they click on the Files tab and they go in the class materials folder. They can find the notes that we're currently working on. I tend to put an announcement on Teams on the general page for them to see what we did in class that day. But aside from that, the only other thing is the assignments. They're all on the general channel. Go to the assignment tab and you should see the list there. Other than that, if you need me for anything, if you have any questions, you can email me at katherine.hufstetler@richland1.org. So thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to get to and they've been great so far, but I hope you'll have a great rest of your day and I hope we have a great year here at Creighton. Thank you.